Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how you are going to use Scratch for creating a quiz program or similar programs. So here, this is the block palette, and these all are the commands. Which actually, when you click on motion, you can see all the commands associated with the motion. Then for looks, all the commands associated with the looks. For sound, all the commands associated with sound. So likewise it is going. This area is called as the scripting area, where you drag in all the commands and then join them as a puzzle. Okay, and if you do not need any command, you can just drag to the left hand side. And also one more thing, for example, if you join the commands like this, and if you need to delete the command in between or delete the topmost command, you cannot take it from the top. Okay, always you can remove it from the bottom only. So if you need to delete the middle one, move this one, take this one out, and then join this one. Okay, so this is how you can do this. This is the stage, and this is the sprite. All the characters are called sprite in the Scratch. So now let us see how can we create a simple quiz program in Scratch. And here we will use if then structure. So basically we will be doing a logical test to check if two numbers are equal or one number is greater than, and all it all depends upon the question. So let us start. So for all the programs we need an event, a starting event, right? So I'm just starting the event with the when the green flag is clicked. Now as it is the quiz program, we always know we ask the candidate with their basic details like name and all, right? So let us ask a question which comes under sensing. So ask what is your name. Then whatever the user says will automatically be stored in answer. Okay, if you use ask question, then its answer is always stored in the answer block. So you can, if you're using this answer block, whatever the user types for this question will be available in this answer. Okay, so now what is your name? For example, if uh, I'm conducting a quiz program and I asked the candidate what's your name, the candidate will reply like my name is with the candidate's name, right? So now, whatever, we have to welcome that candidate to the quiz program, right? So how can we welcome? We can use the say command, right? So I have to say welcome with the candidate name. So I have seen this error, most of you have done, like most of you have written your own name. For example, if I'm just taking a name Abdullah. So welcome Abdullah. If Abdullah is doing the quiz, so he might have written like welcome Abdullah. But what if the program is used by another candidate? So this will be displayed for that candidate also. So that is an error, right? So we cannot write anyone's name here because we need this program to be used by any candidate who uses this program, right? So for that we will use the join operator, as we need to join two different answers. What do we need to join first? We need to join welcome, and I'm putting a space. Welcome with what? Add in here welcome with the user's name. And where is the user's name saved? User's name is saved in the answer block. So go and drag this answer block. Let's just have it run. What's your name? See, now whatever name you type, it will come with that name. Okay, so this is how you use a simple input block. Ask is an input command, right? You're getting an input from the user. Say is an output command. Why? Because you're saying something to the user. And join operator you're using to combine two different answers. Okay, now what is the next one? Now you can tell them that now you're gonna start the quiz program. So again you're saying something, so go to looks, tell them that so we already welcomed the candidate to the uh, quiz program, right? Now you can say Okay, let's start the program. And then next you can say, here comes your first question. Comes your first question. So now it is the time to ask the question. So again, can we use the say command? No, it is not output anymore because we have to get the answer for that question. So it is an input. So which command do you use? Ask. So what is our first question? You can put maybe question number also, no problem. So now I am going to create a math question. So it depends, based upon the subject of your interest, you can create your own quiz program. So I'm asking, what is 300 multiplied by 200? So now the user will enter the answer, right? Let's say, look at this one first. What is your name? Okay, welcome. And then, okay, let's start the program. Here comes your first question. What is 300 multiplied by 200? So when this 300 multiplied by 200, the user will enter the answer, whatever it is. So for example, let the user entered 400. See, now the program ended because we have not completed. This answer we have to store somewhere, then only we can check if the answer entered by the user is right or wrong, right? So for storing the user's answer, we will create a variable. So go to variables, make a variable. So I'm just naming it as solution, or you can name it as answer, result, or something. Now see, I don't want this solution to display on the screen right now, so just untick it from here so that it disappears from the stage. Now I need to store the answer, so drag the set my variable. What is the variable you created? The variable that you created is solution. Now what is the correct answer to this one? Which is 60000. 60,000 is the answer. So this is the exact answer for this question. Okay, this is not the user's answer. Where will be the user's answer? User's answer will be here because we have used the as command. User's answer will be stored in this answer command. Okay, we have stored the exact answer in a variable called solution. Now we have to check if the user's answer is same as the exact answer. That is called as the logical test, right? And in the program, we use if then else. So go to control, take if then else to conduct the logical test. Here is the space where you conduct the test. So we need the operator. So go to operators. And what are we checking here? Whether two numbers are equal or not, right? So choose the equal to operator and put it in. What do we need to check? Whether the user's answer, which is stored here, is equal to what? The correct answer, which is stored in the variable. So go to variable, the variable where you have stored your exact answer. So this is the logical test where they check if the user's answer is this equal to what? The exact answer stored in the variable solution. If true, if this test is true, then say what you have to say. You can say congratulations, right answer. Now else means if false. If this logical test is false, sorry, you got it wrong. Try next question. Something like that. So this is how normally the quiz program is, right? So now we can move on to the second question. So before that, again, the programmer can say, okay, now let's move on to the second question. Second question. And then you can ask the question again. So question number 2. So question number 2. What is question number 2? What is 500 divided by 20? Okay, again we have to store the answer. Okay, so again go here, set your solution variable to what? The exact answer, right? What is 500 divided by 20? 25. So this is the exact answer. Now again we have to do the logical test, right? So if you want you can use if then else again and all, but right now there I'm just using a shortcut. Just over the if then else, right click on duplicate. Okay, so the entire code you will get. Now because the checking is the same, that's why, right? So answer is equal to solution. If you want to change something where you know where how you respond to them, that you can make. Good job, good job, right answer. Oh, that's wrong. So you know some kind of similar sentences you can use. Okay, then after that, okay, moving on to the third question. um, like that, you know, like how many questions you are including in your program. Likewise, so I'm just stopping with the second question, so I'm not adding all these things. Let us see how does it work now. What is your name? Okay, so welcome Reem. Okay, let's start the program. Here comes your first question. What is 300 times 200? So I'm entering the correct answer here for now. Okay, 60,000. Congratulations, right answer. Because they did the logical test. Okay, now let's move on to the second question. 500 divided by 20. I'm giving a wrong answer for now. I'm writing 20. Oh, that's wrong. Now the program ended. Why? Because we have no more commands after this one, right? So similarly, you can add in more questions to this, and also, you know, you can make it more creative. So this is how you can easily create a Q's program in Scratch. Now, if you want to make any other kind of logical test, if one number is greater than the other number, or you know, similar thing, let's do that. For example, if we need to check on the age, I'm just asking, what is your age? This is a question in the textbook itself. Like there is a ride and it's an entry for the children is based upon their age. So those children who are only older than 6 years are allowed to go for the ride, and those who are not, I mean those who are younger than 6 are not allowed for the ride. So what is the test that we have to conduct here? Age should be greater than 6, right? So we are checking the age. What is your age? Now taken the if then else, and then what is our logical test? We are checking if the age entered is greater, so you have to use appropriate operator. So greater than, what should be greater? The user's answer, which is the age, is greater than what? 6. If true, then what? They are allowed to go for the ride. You are allowed to go for the ride. Then else means if not, if the child is younger than 6, you are not eligible to go for the ride. So let's see how does this work. So here, see, this is a very simple program. which where we didn't even use a variable. So do not always think that for the program you will need the variable. So it depends upon the program plan. So for this plan, we don't require any variable. So we just, because it's just the age and there is no other calculation, so the age can be easily retrieved from the answer. So we just directly use that one. Okay, now let us see how does this program work. What is your age? So I'm just giving 10, so should be eligible, right? Yes, you are allowed to go for the ride. Now let's check it with 5. You're not eligible to go for the ride. What about 6? Will 6 be eligible? No, because 6 is not less than 6, right? You are not eligible. So only the numbers which are greater than, only those children who are older than 6 will be allowed to go for the ride. So this is how you can conduct the logical test using if structure in Scratch. That's it. Thank you.